time to check in with our angriest of all the dogs.
Really drives me freaking crazy. I left all the way to the back. I'm the stretch. I didn't win the game because of that. Don't go down. Jayden, let me finish. What's the matter with the jam? That is absurd. Where did you know about the steroids? You didn't do it. Now, no, what? For crying out loud, play better football. That drove me nuts. I am strong and powerful. I can't hear you guys. They took my headset off. Strike me down. Strike me down.
I'm worried about your blood pressure.
That bothered me.
All right, it's time for my favorite segment of the week. In Mad Dog, we got a packed house.
Well, there's a Saturday night. There's a Saturday Night Live.
Here we go. Get ready.
The hater.
Yes, sir.
I'll make this a quickie because I don't want to get myself fired. We got to get the championship game off Monday night. Everybody agree?
No.
I don't agree with that.
It's too close to the divisional games. It doesn't get enough publicity. Give me a chance to breathe, please. Off Monday night. Okay. That's number one. All right. Listen, I killed Stephon Diggs last year because he dropped that pass against Kansas City in the divisional round and with a bomb he dropped and didn't meet the media. So I got to be fair. I got to do the same thing again. Mark Andrews, who had that terrible drop in the first half. The next play was the fumble. He has this drop, of course, that we know about by Lamar Jackson's fumble. This play we know about, the two-point conversion. And the worst one was the fumble at midfield off the kick or at 24-19. He catches that ball. The Ravens might win the game. Andrews, who has a lot to say about how great Jackson is, did not meet the media after the game, flew unavailable, and did not meet the media on Monday. Now, listen, if you're Mark, this is NFL football. You're making a fortune, okay? You got a lot of Raven fans who want to hear from you. You cannot, under any circumstances, avoid the media 2 straight days when you are, I hate to say it, but it's true, you're the main reason why your team lost the game. You would have tied it there. This fumble is a disaster. I mean, my God, he's at the 40-yard line. And if at 24-19 in the fourth quarter, and then after the game you are not available, and we can't find you Monday when it's baggy day in the Raven locker room, I killed Diggs. I got to be fair. I got to kill you. That is a horrendous, terrible job. Weak. You agree? Don't give me the shrug of the shoulders.
It doesn't really bother me.
How does it not bother you?
Because it doesn't really bother me. He doesn't want to deal with the media. He doesn't want to see the media.
Well, so here's what I will say.
I like your consistency with Stephon Diggs, but it doesn't bother me. I wouldn't want a camera on my face either.
Here's the deal. As a reporter, that is weak. And I've talked to Mark Andrews. He is a stand-up guy. I was shocked that he didn't speak because that's part of the job. You don't get to just say, hey, I'm upset. I don't want to deal with the media.
If he caught the touchdown pass, he would have met the media.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I fully agree with you, and I'll say it this way: I went through. My career was solid, but I went through my coaching career wasn't as solid. And you can't pass blame, and you sometimes got to take. Sometimes you got to take, again, have they gotten much better, doggy? I'm not saying, I'm just saying. Okay, but you got to own it. You got to stand there and take the shots, and that is what it is.
Say what exactly? Sorry, I let the city down.
Yeah.
It's the same quote from every player that's ever lost a game.
It doesn't matter. That's the job.
He says,
here's the problem.
And
here's the problem that Molly is missing. Because you're not there to answer questions about what you're culpable for, your teammates are answering those questions.
Right.
You're asking Lamar Jackson to stand up there. Lamar had to eat it. Every other player has been there.
Now the guys got to walk around. They got to dance around talking about you because you ain't there to talk about yourself.
And Lamar's going to take strays the rest of the offseason and in the preseason about you can't match, you can't do this, you can't do that. And he's got to answer those questions. Every player has to do it. There's nothing fun about it, but it's part of the job.
All right, good one. We all agree for the most part. This is for Roy.
Molly just shrugged.
This Dodger thing is getting to be an absolute disgrace.
Oh,
my God. Here it is. They won a championship all because Ohtani gave them the deferred money. So they signed Blake Snell. They give him $52 million guaranteed. They signed the Japanese young kid, 23 years old. People think he's going to be the next Tom Seaver. If that's not enough, they give the lefty reliever from the Padres, Tanner Scott, they give him $72 million. They re-signed Teoscar Hernandez, and here comes Kirby Yates out of nowhere. They sign him. They got a $372 million payroll. They just won a championship. Betts makes $436 million. They certainly got Freeman, who makes a fortune. Now that they got Yamamoto, who makes $320 million from last year, and because Ohtani wanted to be a nice guy. Yeah, you know what? Pay me $2 million a year. Pay me until I'm 100 years old. I don't care. Pay me $50 million until I'm 100 years old. But I'll take less so you don't have to pay the luxury tax. That's why they're doing this, because they don't get penalized as much as the luxury tax because of deferred money. That is it. And I don't want to hear about them being a villain. Well, now they have a villain. I'll worry about that in October. Are they a villain between March 28th and September 30th? Who cares what the Dodgers do in the NL West? We know they're going to win the division. The games are exhibition-wise now, and it's a disgrace. And it's hard to have the Dodgers as a villain and not the Yankees. Oh, that drove me freaking crazy. They got a $372 million payroll.
Yeah.
The Pirates are sitting there at $70 million. How the hell are the Pirates supposed to compete with the Dodgers? Football doesn't have this problem, and no sport's bigger than football, nor does the NBA salary cap. This is out of line. That is number 2. Roy, you're first. Roy.
What do you do then? How do you stop it? Because every baseball team is not built to win. Some are just built to sell tickets and make profits. And they serve as a feeder system to the rest of the league. If the Dodgers are...
Well, you have to stop the deferred money. They deferred the money from Ohtani so they wouldn't have to pay the luxury tax. That has to be stopped.
Part of what I think the issue is that we don't see it as a problem because the Dodgers are so dang likable. Mookie Betts be smiling. Yep. Shohei be smiling.
Freeman, they like.
Freeman, everybody loves.
Freddie go over and hug his daddy after he murdered on the field. So it's hard to hate him, man. It's hard.
And not only that, a lot of people would rather be at Chavez Ravine than various other places to go in Major League Baseball. So that does play a role.
And Roy, what you don't understand is hater is the term that you like to use for this guy right here. He is hating on someone taking a full advantage of the system. They're playing in all the rules. They just have to be better.
Mr. Union
all right,
over there.
Patrick.
I'm just letting you know.
The Union.
The hater is back.
All right, here is number 3. Oh, you want to say something?
No, I'm saying I'm a Cubs fan. I'm hating on it too. I'm just telling you why they get away with it. It's because they're like
For sure.
All right.
I like it.
The worst cocktail I ever had in my life.
Oh.
Molly's Hotel, the Langham. And again, the Langham.
No,
$2,000 a night. They didn't give me the Molly room. $2,000 a night at the Langham. I had a vodka, cranberry, and pineapple. I had that at 4:30 last Tuesday afternoon.
You put some more juice in
Waiting. No, a lot of vodka. my daughter had a Shirley Temple. She was smart.
What, 30?
Anyway, in the afternoon. The reason, because I got the limo, and they drove me to the premiere of Complete Unknown in London.
We heard. We heard.
I think we all know what's going on there.
Yes.
So I'm at the Complete Unknown, and Sharpe and Ed Norton and Monica, all the folks, and I had to have a little Coca-Cola, and I said, okay, we have a problem with, I'm 65 years of age. I'm up every hour. I'm like the shuttle to Boston. I'm up every hour on the hour at night, okay? To go a little pee-pee or wee-wee, whatever it is.
This is okay.
So to make a long story short, I had the Coca-Cola, and I went to the bathroom. I must have gone 9 times between 6:30 and 7:10. I swear to God. I get my seats. I'm telling you a story. Don't turn your back. I walk into the theater. It's a big theater, all right?
Yep.
They give you tickets, and you need an aisle seat. Where did they put me? They put me in the middle.
That's the worst.